Hey everyone, today's video is about when you make out with Kirishima and Bakugo gets jealous. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The apartment was warm, dimly lit by the soft golden glow of fairy lights that Yonijiro hung up last week. You were sitting on the couch with him, a casual movie night turning into something more. His arm was draped over your shoulders, pulling you close to him. The tension between you both undeniable. You're really something, you know that. Kirishima murmurs, his crimson eyes locking onto yours. His voice was low, intimate, and the way his lips curl into that soft, affectionate smile makes your heart skip a beat. You're not so bad yourself. You tease him, but your voice betrays you, soft and breathy, giving away the heat rising in your chest. He leans in, his forehead gently resting against yours. "You're trouble," he whispers, and before you can respond, his lips brush against yours, soft and hesitant at first, as though testing the waters. Your hands find his chest, and the kiss deepens, heat pooling in your stomach as you lose yourself in the moment. You don't hear the front door open. "What the hell is this?" Bakugo's voice beams, sharp and unmistakable, cutting through the quiet atmosphere like a whip. You jerk back, heart pounding as Kirishima freezes. The room feels like it suddenly dipped several degrees in temperature. "What the hell am I looking at?" Bakugo snaps, stepping into the room and slamming the door shut behind him, his crimson eyes ablaze as he glares at you and Kirishima, his hands clenched into tight fists. "Katsuki, you start, but he cuts you off. "I know what I saw," he growls, pointing an accusatory finger at the two of you. "I leave for 2 minutes, and you're already making out like I don't even exist. Do you think this is funny?" "It's not like that," Kirishima protests, standing from the couch and holding his hands up defensively. "We weren't trying to leave you out, bro. It just happened." Bakugo barks out a better laugh, his lip curling in frustration. "Oh, it just happened. What? Am I supposed to be okay with you two swapping spit while I'm not here?" You stand up, heart racing, and step between them. "Katsuki, you know it's not like that. You're part of this too, and we care about you, the both of us." "Could have fooled me," he mutters, his tone cutting. "I don't see how I'm supposed to believe that when I walk in on this." His eyes narrow at you, then at Kirishima, the hurt in his gaze barely masked by his anger. "What's the point of this relationship if you're just going to leave me out of it?" "We're not leaving you out, Katsuki," you say softly, reaching for his hand. He flinches but doesn't pull away completely, his fiery gaze locked onto yours. "We messed up, and I'm sorry. I should have stopped and thought about how you'd feel." Kirishima steps closer, his voice steady and apologetic. "She's right. I should have thought about you too. We didn't mean to hurt you, man." Baku exhales sharply, his jaw working as he processes your words. "You two are idiots, you know that. Absolute dumbasses." "You love us, though," you say with a small tentative smile, squeezing his hand. He grumbles under his breath, his shoulders relaxing just the tiniest bit. Yeah, don't let it get to your heads." Kirishima chuckles, scratching the back of his neck. "Look, Katsuki, we get it. We shouldn't have gotten caught up in the moment. Next time, I'll make sure you and Wayan stay together first before I can do anything." Bakugo's eyes flick to Kirishima, his frown still firmly in place. "Damn right, I will. I'm not about to let either of you forget who's in charge here." You and Kirishima exchanged a glance, both of you holding back smiles at Bakugo's trademark bravado. Slowly step closer, slipping your arms around his waist. He stiffens for a moment, but then he lets out a long sigh, his hands coming to rest on your shoulders. I mean it though. Bakugo mutters, his voice quieter now. I'm not some extra that you can just ignore. We know, he says softly, looking up at him. You're not extra, Katsuki. Actually, you're everything to us, and we'll do better. Kirishima claps a hand on Bakugo's shoulder, his usual warmth returning to his expression. We'll make it up to you, man. You're stuck with us whether you like it or not. Damn right you'll make it up to me. Bakugo grumbles, though the corner of his mouth twitches like he's fighting back a smile. Don't think I'm letting you off easy. You smile, leaning up to press a kiss to his cheek. Wouldn't expect anything less from you. For a moment, the tension in the room melts away, replaced by the comfort of knowing that, no matter how messy things get, the three of you always find your way back together. Bakugo sighs again, shaking his head as he mutters something about idiots. But there's a softness in his gaze now. One of quiet acceptance that reminds you why this relationship works, even when it's complicated. Kirishima slings an arm around Bakugo's shoulders, grinning. Alright, let's call it even. Movie night, all three of us. No interruptions this time. Fine, Bakugo says, letting himself be dragged towards the couch. But I'm picking the movie. Of course you are, you tease, sitting down beside him. Whatever makes you happy. He scoffs, but his hand finds yours, fingers lacing together in a silent promise. Despite everything, the love you share, the fiery, passionate, unshakable bond, always shines through no matter what. And later on, when you find yourself nestled between them, Bakugo's arm possessively around your shoulders, while Kirishima leans against your other side, his hand leans casually on your knee. The tension from earlier has completely dissolved, replaced by the warmth of their presence. Just like that, the night finally feels complete, and the three of you are tangled together in the kind of love that burns bright, messy, and beautiful. And as you sit onto the comfort, you know there's nowhere else that you'd rather be. No matter what happens, you'd always wish to be here. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye.